7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a mule.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, everyone? How are you?
What's happening? What it do?
Hey, good people.
What's going on? I see Obadiah is checking in first as usual. Alvin, what's going on, home team? Welcome back. Y'all come on in and tell us you're here so we can say hello to you all.
Obadiah, Alvin, what's up, peoples?
Hey, y'all.
You know who's here too. What's going on, nephew? How you doing? He said, why does Sandy Creek fan just tell me that they're at least 17 points better than every team in AAA this year?
It's called wishful thinking.
Yeah, we're going to get into that in just a minute. But welcome to the Wednesday night edition of Friday Night Lights podcast. We have our girl, the feisty bulldog, Shakira. Tell everybody hello.
Hey.
We have the interrupter, who does not mean to interrupt. The instigator himself, Yo Soy.
What it does.
And we have the double talker extraordinaire, the agitator, Thirsty B.S. Rollins is in the
All I'm gonna say is, yo, it's sorry, and I'm apologizing now. I'm sorry.
See, a double talk. But please understand that he doesn't mean any of that. What's going on? We got the wizard in the in the chat. What's going on, wizard? We hope to see you soon too. Mr. Benjamin, what's going on? From Decatur, Georgia. Peace and blessings to you as well, Mr. Benjamin.
Welcome, Mr. Benjamin.
Welcome.
Thanks for joining, bro. At least I got somebody else from the east side on here with you.
What's going on, Oscar? He said he was cutting his yard, but it's raining now. So his yard got bald spots like it has alopecia with a rat tail. I think I'm finna go to the Social Security office in Columbus myself and get you a check because
he gonna keep a joker too.
Goodness gracious. Boy, you are hilarious. Welcome to the place, Oscar Miles. What's going on, Ebony? How you doing, sis? Brooks County Trojan. Love to see it.
Miss Butts, Ebony,
Hey,
Oscar, what's going on?
So guys, y'all know what it do this week. We got some news yesterday, did we not?
Yes, we did.
So what do y'all think about that?
Best thing they've done since implementing instant replay.
Oh, you down with it?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
With it. I got no problem with it. If anybody does, then we understand why.
So what's going on, sis?
You're asking for my opinion on the Well, I truthfully, I think that there will be ways found to go around that. It sounds good. It should have been this way, but I'm just interested in seeing what the outcome entails.
How it plays out. I got you. What about you, Yo?
Well, you know what I say. It's a loophole in everything that's done, and all the GHSA do is going through trying to cover up all their loopholes and keep the rats from getting in the house. But there's always a way. It's something that's going to be done. It's a good thing. It should cut down a lot of stuff that's going on. Put high school football back on an even playing field. But again, it's going to be ways around it. I think you might get some legal actions and things like that brought against the GHSA. But for the utmost, I think it's a good idea if they can make it stick without, like I say, legal actions and things like that.
Yeah, that's where I am with it. I get it, and I don't have a problem with it. I kind of think it's a little extreme as far as the birth certificate thing goes, because for whatever reason, kids' fathers don't always sign the birth certificate and all that other stuff. But it is what it is. I think personally that there will definitely be a couple of lawsuits that will come from this. And let me see what the podcast is saying. Let's see. See, here you go again, Wizard. You love messing with these Thomas County Central folks. He want to know if they modified their 25-26 schedule. No, they didn't. They're staying on 84, and that's okay. Marquis says he loves it because the transfer portal was getting out of hand. Obadiah. What's going on? What's going on, TA? What's going on, brother? Glad to see you joined us tonight. What's going on, Mr. Bird? Good to see you. Alvin says, facts, y'all. The Bufords and the Miltons are gonna find a loophole.
They always do.
Yeah, I mean, money talks, all else walks. Alvin says, I like the new rules, but are they truly gonna enforce it, especially with the Atlanta area teams? I think that it still comes down to who tells and who doesn't. Are they going to investigate if nobody's talking?
I think it's more so before the investigation. The rules that are set in place is pretty much to get the transfer done. Because one thing you got to understand, once you have transfer and enroll, it's up to your athletic director, school board, or someone to get that stuff over to GHSA as a student athlete. So if they send that over and you having some issues, you need to straighten that out up front. Meaning, now to make that transfer and you're a student athlete, guess what? They want to see this stuff. They want to see this about your driver's license and your credit bureau and everything else they talking about. They want to see all that stuff. So if you can't provide that, then I don't think the transfer even happened. So I don't think you got to worry so much about the aftermath after the transfer. I think it's going to stop a lot of transfers. If you understand what I'm saying with that, babe.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, they got till August 1st to make it happen.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If y'all got some kids y'all want to bring on in, you got this summer, you better go ahead and get it out of the way before school closes up in July and then opens back up. I'm ready for Fridays in the fall too, Patrick. Obadiah says Dro in the building. Where's Dro? Where you see Dro? Obadiah. Mr. Bird said he has a major question on the transfer portal that he would like to bring up.
What's that?
Maybe it's too much to type. Oh, you say you saw his name pop up. Where you see his name pop up? Dro, are you with us? Come say hello. Come chop it up with his friend.
He got the door key.
He know we in the studio.
I'm just saying he got the door key.
He can come in anytime he get with it.
I left the door open for you. Come on.
I bet you did.
My Lord. Jesus.
What's going on? Kobe Williams. He says Swainsboro Tigers D1 champions. Oh, okay. All right, Mr. Bird.
You see, Ebony said if they don't like it, they can take their ass to the private school. Damn it, play with what you got.
And there it is. That's it. That's it. How did I miss that comment? You know I would have read that.
Look straight out of Brooks County.
Almost all football and basketball state champions in the higher classifications have significant transfers. The state's number one men's basketball prospect, Caleb Holt, came to Grayson from an Alabama school last year and played alongside Dominique Wilkinson because he played for 3 schools in 4 years. Because he was at one school his freshman year, sophomore year, and then he played for Grayson 2 years. Am I right?
Yep, something like that.
What's going on, Mr. Reddit? How are you? Mr. Bird has a good question. He said, does this transfer portal apply to public to private school transfer? I'm assuming it does. I'm assuming
as long as they're part of GHSA
rules, guidelines, it does.
So, students who change schools generally must make what the GSA calls a bona fide move in residence. The driver's license requirement is designed to confirm that transferring students and their guardians are living at a legal address inside the new school zone. And it's the reporting to your employer and creditor in the credit bureau for me. Woo woo. They are serious about that. What's going on, Mr. Hurst? TCC checking in. Mr. Mapp says he's checking in from Greene County. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Mr. Hurst, Mr. Mapp, what's good?
Mr. Reddick said he's getting ready for the second annual football camp, June the 28th. So y'all hear it, Mr. Reddick has a camp coming up June the 28th. Y'all better get in there. It's down there in Southwest Georgia.
Get in there. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Can you back it up? Oh, I'm sorry.
We do not
all right. Ebony is on one. She said, Bowden, we don't want to hear shit from y'all either. Because y'all won't be getting much from Carrollton if GHSA makes this stick like Waffle House grits.
I heard that.
Hell no.
I'm loving the energy today.
I love it. Patrick Bird says, but moving to a private school wouldn't need a bona fide move because you're paying to go there, and private schools don't have property lines and zones.
Makes a lot of sense, Mr. Bird. That's something we'll definitely have to get with Dr. Scott when we get him on and talk about this new transfer rules.
That's a great point because so how did they determine classification though? You know, because didn't they count like students that went to private schools as like 1.5 kids or something like that?
Those that were in zone was one. Those that were out of zone was counted as public schools were counted for as having out of district people. So they were counted as 1.5 to 2 people.
Okay, so how did that apply to private school? I'm assuming
the same way. That's what I'm saying. They treated them the same.
Okay. So I'm wondering if that's going to change. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Shields? Newton County is in the building. Morris says Neek's son was at Heritage Conyers, then at Brookwood, then Grayson. And as it stands now, I know at one point they were talking about you could only make 1 bona fide transfer and you were done. Now they're saying you can do up to 2 and you're done. But honey, if you got to make 3 transfers, that's just ridiculous.
In a year or a career?
A career.
Oh yeah, it's more than I know more than 3 has been made for other kids. So I think that will stop. What they have got it down to 1 after your 9th grade year?
They were saying 2, right?
They're saying no. They're trying to stop it. Basically, they're trying to put it to an end. They're trying to make it just 1 because
year, you get 1 transfer.
We know a kid for a fact that's playing at his technically his 4th school. Same school twice, but technically his 4th school.
Wow. What's going on, Mr. Ferguson? Lincoln County checking in. Brooks County checking in. Mr. Childs, welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Bird says, you know, some of those guys would transfer to Marist, Westland, Benedictine, Hebron, and Prince Avenue, etc.
But the same thing applies to them too, though, because they fall under GHSA rules.
He go again.
I was gonna say the only thing the GSA ain't asked for is DNA tests with their nose asses. They want everything.
Oh, yeah, they did. They did. Oh, they do ask for DNA test. There it go right there.
Okay, another bylaw change will make transfers ineligible if they move from one parent's residence to the other in a different school district unless both parents are on the student's birth certificate.
My lord.
My lord.
DNA right there.
Damn, Dana.
Wow. Mr. Redditt said he's gonna drop the link on the page. Friday is the last day to sign up for the camp in Thomasville. So I'm assuming
Good deal. Good deal, Mr. Redditt.
We'll make sure we do that. T8 says, I was going to say that the private schools would benefit greatly. That's okay. Yes, it's too early. What's going on, Mr. Lambert? He said, I'm glad of this because they've been doing this in Augusta for years. Okay. And welcome to the podcast, Mr. Lambert. Here go Obadiah. You know he can't. You know he got to throw shade. He said, sounds like the quarterback that just went to Brooks County, but let me hush.
Oh, Lord.
Marquis says, if you have to make 3 transfers, then you are the problem. Or you the stud that everybody wants.
Yeah, and it's not so much as that because I know a kid that had 4 high schools in his high school career, and the kid is a great kid. It was just not the fit for him. So different things, that's all. Different situations for everybody, which everybody's situation would be different. You know, everybody's not going to fall. Some kids are going to just do it because the hype. Some kids are going to do it because our governor has made it official for high school kids to be paid. So think about that. NILs are in high school. Some people will be paid.
Yeah, but we only got 2 making real money, though. And guess what sport they play? Basketball.
Everyone I've seen have been basketball. But
Caleb Holt
I do
and
know
a female.
I do know a kid from Grayson that has a Adidas NIL, and the kid spread love to his whole team, and the team won the championship this year. So,
well, that kid wasn't listed in the article about Adidas throwing out NIL deals across the nation. I don't know if Adidas was sticking with basketball on this round, but we got 2 in
it's
Georgia.
Tyler Atkinson up at Grayson. Now, I may be wrong either, but I know he do have a NIL deal with someone that he showed love to his team and got them all apparel and cleats and stuff for the season. So great job for him on that note to look out for his team. And I'm okay with high school kids being paid. I just think that definitely should be capped. There's no way a high school kid should be making more than his parents.
Mr. Bird says, you know, some of these private schools can offer scholarships to get better players. It's hush hush, but they do it, and we all know it. Marquis said, damn, they better than Maury. Mr. Lambert said he's a Burke County Bear alumni. Okay, welcome, Burke County Bear. TA says, what about legal guardianship, foster and adopted kids? Loophole? That sounds like a loophole to me.
Really, that's already in GHSA bylaws about that. So I think those things would automatically. Now, I will say this, cousin. There are a lot of kids who have been giving up temporary custody to family members in certain zones because that's what judge ruled, if I'm not mistaken, in the Cook County case. So if temporary custody has been given, then I don't see where GHSA can fight that. So that's still going to be a loophole there.
Yeah, if a judge signs off on it, what can you do?
Yeah.
But as a parent though, do you really understand what that means?
The ramifications of that, you know what I mean? Like it's a
Yeah.
lot behind that. Instead of just thinking I'm gonna give temporary custody to my brother so my kid can go to this school, it's a lot behind that you're gonna be having to deal with on that.
That's all I'm gonna say is blind side comes into play.
There you go.
Blind side comes into play when you
And
give
the
up
IRS
when you
too.
give up custody of your children.
The IRS too. If you claiming
Yeah.
folks on your, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
That comes up too.
I mean, you giving away your rights as a parent to your child.
You can
Yeah,
have mine,
something.
but I ain't got none. But you can have mine. Mr. Harris says, I
Go,
know you wouldn't give your
I'm
baby.
sorry. I'm sorry.
about to go see a man about a horse.
I don't have any kids. Mr. Harris says, "Good evening, crew. Keep up the good work. Welcome, Mr. Harris. Thank you for tuning in and let us know what school you represent, Ms. Harris." Ms. Conte says that's where the GHSA is going to have issues with lawsuits. Limited transfers is going to limit the kids' ability to get that money.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's going on, Mr. Fielder? Welcome to the podcast. He says he's popping in before he calls it a night and heads to UGA with the Jones County team tomorrow for your 7-on-7 tournament. Well, best of luck to you, Mr. Fielder.
Good luck.
Hope you all do well. So Mr. Bird and Mr. Lambert are having a conversation. What's going on, Mr. James? Stockbridge is here. All is well. We pray all is well with you too, sir.
Everybody legal this year? Oh, nah, I ain't saying nothing about Stockbridge.
But the hate is still carrying over. That just got a hangover hate.
That man said, he said,
nobody got a hate hangover.
You know what I'm saying? You tell us.
I don't know. I know everything legal.
Bro. Let's go.
I know everything legal in Ellenwood with them new duplexes we just put up.
I know damn well it is.
No comment.
U-Haul profits are starting to rise.
I heard that.
I'm glad I didn't say it.
Last week you were trying to say it, so this week you were trying to say it.
I mean, just last week.
My Lord.
What a different week make, huh?
What a different week make. We'll see if it plays out. Let's see. Mr. J-Bo, how you doing? The boys on the hill are here. Carver Tigers. Welcome.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, Zoe? Big Crisp is in the building.
Twin, what's good?
Cookies and them.
Cooking them in the building.
Mr. Reddy says Thomas County Central just left today to go to Auburn University for a 7-on-7 tomorrow. Best of luck to Thomas County Central.
Let's go TCC.
I can't wish y'all luck, but I can hope y'all travel safely because I got precious cargo.
Shout out to Coach.
Coach Receipts. That's my name. That's my name.
It's not the game of a nickname.
Yeah. He keep them, don't he? So Mike has an article pulled up. It says 2 Georgia high school athletes among 8 elite prospects signed by Adidas. Are these basketball kids?
Yeah, both of them are. Yeah, top basketball athletes in the state.
Well, that may be this year, but speaking on Tyler, I think he signed his last year as a junior. So maybe that's what's going on this year with that.
Okay. Well, that's nice. What's going on, Mr. Reiner? How you doing, Toombs County? Oscar says Carver Columbus will be at Auburn tomorrow for a 7-on-7 as well. All right. Y'all let me know how that goes. I would love to see TCC and Carver Columbus. I wonder if they'll be in the same. I don't know how they do it. Do they put everybody in the same pool? If it's anything like UGA, I'm sure it's huge. So.
Well, the best out of the best is, so if they continue to win, they should see each other regardless of what pool they're in.
Okay. What's going on, Mr. McDaniel, Coffee County? Mr. Fielder says he's been to Georgia Tech before and it was beautiful. It is. J-Bo has a question, guys. He wants to know, do you all think 7-on-7 is good for high school?
Nah.
No, because it gives false pretenses. Ain't no
False
pass rush coming.
pretense. You
Ain't no
sit
pass
there
rush
and
coming at you.
kids look good. Everybody look good. And then you get 11 on 11 or you get in that padded contact count. And you wonder, man, what happened? We looked like superstars in the 7-on-7.
So what does it mean when you look like garbage in 7-on-7?
You're gonna be garbage at 11 on 11.
My
That what
Lord.
it mean. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't no
With
way to sugarcoat it.
with the pads.
Man, you can piss in a bottle and call it grandma's sweet tea, but it's still piss.
I'm so tickled. That's funny. That's a new one. I'm gonna use that one.
Look at him passing, dropping jewels today.
He good sometime for some knowledge, ain't he? See?
He is. Now he is. Don't count Thursday out.
Let me see. Daniel says, chill, bruh. You gotta let that hate go. We just trying to be back-to-back region champs.
Who are you talking to? The Wizard? Because the Wizard talking about TCT in Columbus right now.
No, let's stop
No,
No,
with
he
your
talking about
hangover hate.
you.
What I say?
you.
What
With
I
your
say?
hangover hate. With your hangover hate.
What
Don't
hangover? Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
You still hating on stop breed from last year, bro. You got a hangover, bro. Let that hate go.
He said, let that hate
You
go.
know
Let
what?
that hate
You know
go.
what? I'm gonna let it go. You right. I need to let it go. GHSA brought the karma around for me.
Just telling you sorry, bro. Let's move on.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Well, what's going on, Tory Butts? Brooks County is here.
What's up, Tori?
Miss Fielder says Jones County won the 7-on-7 tournament at UGA last year, so we're hoping to defend our crown. Best of luck to you guys.
How did that turn out for the season for you?
I knew you was gonna say that.
No. It just goes back to what J Bo said, and also Mr. Cordell Lambert. He told J Bo that it's not good for high school because Mr. Field is absolutely right. Jones County went up there. They had a hell of a quarterback, had studs of receivers. They go up there 7-on-7 and they beat everybody at Georgia. How did that fare out for them during the season? That's all I'm saying. The 7-on-7 give you false pretense, baby. It give you false hope.
Let's see. TA says 7-7 is beneficial as far as reps, conditioning, and improvement of technique when orchestrated properly. The pass will separate the fake from the real.
There you go, cousin.
Okay.
Morris says is running game.
Hey, can I comment on that?
Sure.
Can I comment on that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still sticking to my logic. My logic still stands. 3A and above, 1,800 yards passing quarterback to win the state title. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I get what you're saying when you say it's beneficial. Yes, for reps and conditioning and improvement of techniques. I'm with you on that. The problem is it's some people missing out the mix. 7-on-7, but it's 4 key people missing. 2 guards, 2 tackles, 2 defensive tackles, and 2 ends.
Well, that's what he said.
No. But this is what I'm getting at is once those 8 people come into play in a padded situation, i.e. padded practice, once you got them pads on and you start and them pads start clapping, it's a different situation because people ain't gonna be where they supposed to be at as they were in 7-on-7. You ain't gonna be as comfortable as you was in 7-on-7. Therefore, what I'm getting at is this: for the above average quarterback, it's gonna help. But for those excellent and outstanding quarterbacks, it helps them more because that's where they stand out to get them scholarships to them schools that's watching them in these 7-on-7 camps, rip and throw that thing through the air. But for your average and below average quarterback, they wasting time. If you ain't got no elite pass, if you ain't got no elite thrower at the ham, you wasting time going to these 7-on-7 camp. Get everybody in the weight room, get them stronger, and run them.
Okay. Mr. James says, I think 7-on-7 is helpful, but if you think it's anything more than practice, you're setting yourself up for failure. Mr. McDaniel
That's a good way to
says,
look at it.
yeah. Mr. McDaniel says anyone can run across the middle when there's no pads involved. I am not fixing to read your name. And I hope you ain't who I think you are, but welcome. He said it's good for teams who are run heavy. It'll help improve the pass game, but typically doesn't translate to wins and losses in the fall. Yeah, you definitely not him because that made sense.
No, I think that's somebody from either the city of Thomasville or the county.
Well, welcome. Let us know what school you represent, sir. That's all I'm gonna call you, sir.
And change your name.
And I was not gonna read what Oscar said, but Wizard, if you looking, read the comment. I'm gonna let you have it. Let's see. Mr. Fielder says, I have our game against Ola circled. Be ready to come to the parking lot, Mustangs. All right. What's going on, Danny Jones?
Well, just all I'm saying is if that did happen, I must have been asleep because I was laid up with the witch last night.
Oh.
Well, what you doing laying up with the witch?
What you doing laying up with the witch?
Because the wizard out of town.
Oh, okay. So you feeling. So you feeling.
Oh, okay.
This is getting messy.
Okay, so where was Baby D? That's what I want to know.
He got a free month. He got a free month's worth of rent coming up.
Okay, you ain't answered my question. Where was Baby D? That's what I want to
know. Where your horse at?
Mind his business. That's what he doing.
Jesus.
That's what he doing. Mind his business because he don't own me.
My Lord, the season ain't even kicked off, and y'all already in mid-season form.
I have no time. I can do what I want to do. I can do what I want to do.
And do.
Shut up. Man. What's going on, Danny? Thank you. He said, keep up the great work. He said,
what's going on, Dan Jones?
What's going on, Mr. Bartlett, Peach County in the building? He said he's game situations. That's why he doesn't trust it.
That's what I'm saying. The 7-on-7 get you messed up every time.
Mr. Lambert says, I've seen some amazing players without them pads on, but when you put them pads on, they freeze up.
Yep. Good point.
Hey, what was the thing? One thing about anybody that plays football, whoever that star player was on the other team, all you wanted to do was knock some snot out that joker nose and sit him down for the rest of the game. And that's what happened to them pretty boys in 7-on-7.
Daniel said that Stockbridge will repeat as region champ, so Ola and Jones County are fighting for second place.
Can I ask a question? How Stockbridge gonna repeat as region champ when they didn't win it last year?
Now the hate. Did they take their games from them?
They did.
They took a lot of games from them.
I think Ola won it all.
Ola ended up winning the region after the dust was settled.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Mr. James. I've been riding with you, but you can't claim that one, bro. We can't claim the 2017 state championship, although we were robbed. Bro, you cannot claim that region champ, bro. You can't do it.
You can't do it. It's okay. It's okay, sir.
Quick question,
Mr. Reddy. It's okay. You don't have to change it. Go ahead.
So in regards to the 7-on-7 conversation, I'm having a side conversation via text about the show. So is it fair to say that amongst the team itself, does it build competitiveness and camaraderie? Like, would you consider that a plus for 7-on-7, or
it builds it amongst the wrong group? It builds it amongst the wrong group.
It gives me personally, I think it gives that wide receiver and quarterback false hope because you get timing. like I say, it's easy. I'll just give an example. It's easy to have a stud receiver one-on-one with a corner out there, and he just heave it up, corner runner. I mean, or wide receiver run up under it. But the one thing a quarterback can't do is throw from his back. So if you don't have a pass rush to see what your quarterback can do, like I said, that's just like going out shooting wide open jumpers in basketball. You should knock them down. But then when you got a defender in you, can you rise up over that defender? Can you create space and get the shot off? Like, that stuff matters. So you can go shoot 1,000 jumpers. That don't make you a all-star in the NBA. You can go out there and throw for 7 touchdowns in a 7-on-7 and then can't even have 7 touchdowns on the year. So building that confidence, looking like studs between that wide receiver and that quarterback, getting that timing down, but then a defensive lineman come in and putting rush on your offensive line. You got to watch your steps so they don't step on your feet and all of this stuff. You got to have pocket presence. You got to have all of this, go through progressions and all of that stuff. Now, guess what? All that timing you don't put together during summer 7-on-7s is gone out the door.
So like something I said.
My personal opinion.
I am gonna say this. It's the wrong group of people involved in 7-on-7. My thing is, ain't nothing gonna happen offensive wise without that offensive line being involved. That's the group that matters when it comes to building camaraderie.
Obadiah, what can I do for you?
Okay.
Oh my Lord. Let's see. Al, what's going on? Welcome. And you come in here and you sit down and you shut up. You stop talking. We don't really talk about how we was robbed. We also don't talk about how y'all wet the bed against Pierce County. We move on, right? So that's what we let's see.
Good point, Dave. Because Twin, you was on one then.
Yes. Let's see. Danny has a question. He wants to know what game last season had you all on the edge of your seat, and what would be your great state championship game in all classifications. Well,
me, I have to say, championship game between Langston Hughes and Milton. I mean, Christian C5, Langford went out there and gave it his all, carried them against a stud team that we pretty much had rolled off as the state champions in Milton. Now, Milton did pull it out, but if you go back and watch that game, you're on the edge of your seat just to see what can Langston Hughes do to try to pull it out. So that would have to be my game.
And they did it.
Yeah. Langston Hughes really balled that game to hang with a stud of a team like Milton. So that was my game of the year.
They were going back to back. I agree. What about you, Thursday?
Early in the season.
This man finna say when Cedar Grove beat Mount Zion and Tone.
Really, dude. I was going with the Buford game in the rain early in the season.
What's that?
When they
Milton
played,
also?
when they played Milton. That's what I was going with. That was a good game because everybody had high expectations for Buford. And a lot of people were sleeping on Milton at the time. With Milton winning that game, it opened up a lot of eyes on Milton.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Cedar Grove, Mount Zion, bro. My bad. I'm sorry.
No. And then when Milton fast forward to the state championship game against Langston Hughes, Milton pulled out all the stops and did what they had to do, both coaching and athletic wise with the players to win that game. That where they had their backs up against the wall. I don't care what you say, they had the backs up against the wall playing that Langston Hughes squad, but they just outplayed Langston Hughes and outcoached Langston Hughes at the end of the day. That's how I look at it. But Milton, though, I'm with you on that.
Is my go?
It's your go.
Yeah, I guess I got to take last on this one.
And you can go.
Well,
It was
just
a
I
good,
want to say, oh, go ahead, sis.
no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I agree with the Milton game just because it was a literal shootout.
Mm,
And we were actually there to see it.
mm,
For me personally, Thomasville High and Worth County.
mm, mm, mm,
If you weren't there to see it or you didn't see film after the fact, it was a good game despite the outcome. They both teams showed potential to be a long-standing rivalry if things don't change up soon.
mm. I can agree with that. And
Mm,
with the amount of talent that both of you all have returning, being in the same region, I look forward to that game this year.
yeah. If we weren't playing that day, I would definitely want to go check it out. I will say, um, I'm gonna go with something that most people wouldn't a game most people wouldn't look at, and
Cedar
that
Grove, Mount Zion.
is not Friday. No, I'm gonna go with the state championship game, and I'm gonna say the game
Peach County
between.
versus West Side.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I am going to say the North Oconee versus Marist game was interesting to me. It was a low scoring game. And North Oconee pretty much dominated, but they only won by 7 points. I thought it was a competitive game, and I enjoyed that one. So, and some people might say it was boring, but I thought it was cool.
Mm.
So let's see. TA says it builds a little, but there are no live bullets, which disallows complete trust. We call the fake scary players PGMEs, pre-game meal eaters.
Mm.
Well, dang. He said, Daniel says, real quick, what's y'all's record against us the last 5 games? Who you talking
Who is
to?
y'all? Who
He
is y'all?
still him
We
and
might,
him and Field are talking. That's that
oh, okay. We're gonna let
Stockbridge.
y'all have it.
Oh, okay.
Which team does the podcast think will repeat as state champions? Milton.
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 Hmm.
Milton. Bowden.
I don't think Boughton will this year. We've already put out the polls and doing the research on Division 2. There's a couple of teams, especially the one they played in the championship game, and a couple of more that I think could possibly take Boughton this year.
Well,
And
I'm gonna say this. Hold
we'll
on,
get
let me
into
say
that
this.
in a minute.
Yo, I'm gonna say something for you. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. As I was saying, Milton, Bowden, and Carver Columbus.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think Milton is definitely a sure favorite. I think Carver, even with the quarterback, the quarterback and the coach change, also losing your coach to Cordell, Georgia, I think still have an opportunity to repeat. Grayson is returning pretty much this nucleus of guys that they had. I don't know how it will go this year with them because Carrollton has lost a lot. I think this year, if Grayson don't repeat, you're looking at a sleeper team coming up in 6A to win it all. Definitely not Buford. It'll be a surprise team that might get put on the scene. 4A, I don't know what North Oconee is built like this year. I could see Maris probably taking it this year in 4A. Benedictine has a bunch of studs. Don't know if they have reloaded any, been a private school, or if they're still going to be the same. Yeah, Carver Columbus, like I said. 3A, I don't know about Calhoun. Calhoun was young except for a stud of a tight end who's now taking pictures with Arch Manning over there with Longhorns of Texas. So he bailed them out a lot in that Peach County game and throughout the season. So I don't think they're able to get over that hump. I think 3A is wide open also.
So
So
it
that
definitely
being
ain't gonna be
said, I
3A
think
wide open. 3A wide open because it ain't gonna be Sandy Creek because Sandy Creek lost something very valuable.
2 receivers have left and went to
Yep.
Douglas. But I
Yep.
think
They
three
said,
three schools really. I think it's possibly Milton, Carver, Columbus, and possibly Grayson, the only ones that can definitely repeat.
Okay. Miss Fields says he can't wait to watch Creekside get rolled by DeSoto again. I don't want to see that. Lord have mercy. I don't want to see that at all. Mr. Childs says, yeah, that's a good one, Mr. Childs. Welcome to the podcast. He said Manchester and Brooks County. That was an intense game. Didn't y'all go into double overtime or something? I can't remember. Zoe says worst quarterback is from Big Chris. Mr. Reddy says Brooks and Manchester was his game. Mr. Crookham says Lincoln County is still strong.
Agreed.
Ebony says, see, Thirsty, your had been on point until you said that.
Say what?
That Biden was gonna repeat.
Oh, my bad.
See, last week that's why you don't give him all them accolades, because then he gonna hurt your heart. You just
look, man, I'm a Stephen A. Smith for the panel. Damn it, you ain't gonna agree with every fucking thing I say.
You're Mel Kiper, sir. You're Mel Kiper. Mr. Ferguson said Lincoln County's whole backfield is coming back.
And that was a hell of a backfield, Mr. Ferguson.
Obadiah says, so if Carver Columbus doesn't do it, what other team do you think will pull it off?
If you're talking 2A or
the team they beat, the team they beat.
No, stop. Burke would not. Burke would definitely not. And 2A, again, that's a classification that is Carver, Columbus, and everybody else. I think the champions, if it's not Carver, will be a team that no one will expect. That's been good, like your Morgan counties or your Rockmarts, your Callaways, somebody like that will get over the hump.
Oh Lord. Zoe say it's okay to say Big Crisp, yo.
Zoe, I'm sorry, man. I gotta tell y'all, my family from Crisp County, Cordele, Georgia, so I just like to say Cordele, Georgia. Okay, Big Chris. I'm sorry. Losing their coach to Big Chris. I'm sorry, Zoe. I don't know if you heard last week. That will be my theme all year long. I apologize. I'm sorry.
That don't mean he mean it, though.
Don't mean a BA thing, but I'm sorry.
Torres said, Thirsty, you tripping. Now we got way faster on defense. Offense got more weapons. Mr. Butts, I'm going to ask you a question about how you think that quarterback situation is going to play out. Is he going to be the backup, the guy that came in? Because the quarterback y'all got is a quarterback. So y'all gonna have a backup. Y'all gonna move somebody to another position. What you gonna do?
Still gonna lose.
Well, you heard this. Mr. McDaniel says the only way Milton doesn't repeat is if the coach feeds the team gas station food in from the middle of nowhere.
Just don't go to Buc-ee's. Don't go to Buc-ee's if you got to go south.
Daniel said that North O'Connor versus Maris game was a snooze fest. Not to me. It kept me entertained. It wasn't no blowout or nothing.
Well, Jess, I'm gonna tell you why he's saying that, Jess. He's saying that because one, it wasn't a high school,
Yeah,
it was more of a defensive game.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm not finna do it. Was a snooze fest, just like that man said. All the reason why she was interested in that because it gave her chance to be the goddamn petty photographer she would be in. So that's the only reason
why. I had a lot of time to really, really watch that game.
I bet you did.
A whole bunch of time to watch that
game. I'm sure you did. We sure you did.
Your picture.
And the evidence shows it.
Me and an older white gentleman had a great time watching that game.
So where were we?
You don't want me to say it on this podcast.
Sitting right on a couple rows in front of her ass.
No comment. Let's see.
Moving on to the next comment.
Yeah, let me go ahead. Mr. James says keep an eye on Stevenson in 3A. I agree.
I disagree.
Disagree.
Why?
Passing game, and the depth.
You don't think they're gonna win their region?
Yeah,
they're gonna win. They're gonna win their region. The problem is they don't have the passing game or the depth to go to make a deep run into the playoffs.
Well, I mean, the U-Haul ain't got to drive far from Ellenwood. Never mind.
From Ellenwood to Decatur.
Never mind.
This,
It's a hike. What Stevenson is? Let me see.
I mean, Stone Man, all you gotta do is just go up and hit.
Rock Bridge.
Nah, I wouldn't even do that. I'm gonna jump right on 20, and
Get
I'm gonna
off
get off on 124.
124. Go
I'm
down.
gonna
Make
go
that
right
left.
up the Rock Bridge and bust that left.
Make that left, and you
Yep.
got to go down. That's still halfway down the road. It's still a long. It's still a long way from Ellenwood. You got to get
15,
out.
20 minutes. I'm at
That's
Stevenson.
it. That's enough. Tori says, "Who's going to be Bowden's quarterback?"
oh, boy, they got a top quarterback in the nation out there. What are you talking about? They just transferred in before the August 1st deadline.
Sure.
Mm.
He didn't have to worry about showing his birth certificate and making sure both parents is on there.
Danny says, "What's the biggest upset game for you all?"
Peach County Calhoun. I mean, what you want me to say?
I mean, what I was gonna say. Mr. Mack, welcome to the podcast. He said we have a new quarterback. And who is we? Are you Bowden, Mr. Mack? Let me know who you are. Mr. McKelvin, welcome. Ware County. He says, if I'm not mistaken, Ware has 9 returning on offense with an upgraded quarterback. Not sure how many returning on defense. So do y'all see Ware County winning that region? Or do you think Benedictine is coming back? Or is
Benedictine coming back.
Still a tough region. Warner Robins, Perry, Benedictine, where like it's still either one on me personally. I think it's Benedictine, but who's to say?
Are you pretty sure it won't be Perry or Warner Robins?
Y'all.
Zoe said, I know you meant it. I heard it in your voice.
Okay, bro. That's what we gonna ride with. That's my dog.
Let's see. Matthew and Daniel are continuing their conversation. Tori says there is no returning team in D2 who's bringing back a passing game good enough to beat us.
Man, Oscar, Lord Jesus.
I'm not even finna read that. Oscar, be quiet now.
Man, go to timeout, Oscar.
Go take a nap. Go take a nap, sir. TAM says, I love definitely driven games. See, we raised by the same people. See how that works?
Yeah, but this is one. Yeah, but now James funny here.
This folk playing prison ball. I ain't lying. Last thing I'm gonna do is lie. I enjoyed myself. I sat there and I had a great conversation with the man next to me because my friends had left me like the ugly girl in the club.
My lord.
That ain't stop your goddamn Polaroid from working, bitch.
And I was sitting there just having a good time and watching the game through that fan's eyes. He enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Okay, he's from Bowden. He says okay. What's going on, Mr. King Cornelius? PGA checking in, and we not talking about golf. Okay. Mr. Fielder says Ware better beat them Florida schools this year. How many Florida schools y'all have on y'all's schedule, Mr. McKelvin?
A lot of South Georgia schools better beat them sorry ass Florida teams they playing this year.
How many y'all got this year, bro?
0.
Oh, okay.
So y'all not.
Look. They're not going down there embarrassing us like when they went down trying to play folk they ain't have no business playing in Florida.
Y'all are not exposing the kids. The kids ain't good enough to be exposed to DC and Texas and Florida now.
Now, all I'm saying is we're not traveling out of state this year.
Okay.
We just ain't got the money. And that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
I sure hope not.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it. We ain't got the money to travel this year.
Okay. Obadiah. This is a great segue, actually. He says some fans get upset or irritated. If you don't mind, please explain how Friday Night Lights podcast does their rankings.
Okay. Well, hold on. I don't even want to get started before I get interrupted. So, bruh, you want to start this off? Because I know if I get going, you're gonna end up interrupting me somewhere along the way.
Now go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna interrupt you.
Okay. First things first. What we do is, and this is so funny for me to say, we look at the data. At least I do anyway. I like to look at data. I like to look at the stats. See what was produced by that senior class. See what was produced by those underclassmen and see what the difference is. For me personally, if I see a large difference in production between that senior class and those lower classes, that tells me that that particular school is going to have a problem replacing that senior class production because it was a senior heavy class making that production and making those schools and those teams successful. That's me. I'm not going to speak on anybody else, but that's what I look at.
I can't say nothing no different than what my brother said. I mean, first off, rankings are just that, especially like our way too early rankings. What we're looking at is returning production. In my preseason, I like to give the nod to champions and runner ups. If that runner up is losing a whole lot, that take effect. If they returning production, like I said, when you look at the Lee County Trojans and you lost Crumo and the quarterback, I'm sorry, I can't remember the kid's name. That's a hell of a lot of production, man. That's a hell of a lot of production. Now, Bowding in this ranking has the number one spot. Okay. We talk.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
We talk about the move-in that we hearing that you saying Bowden has, but that hadn't showed up on the rosters and stuff yet. So, me personally will give the nod to Brooks County over Bowding. If this was if we was doing our season rankings, the way too early gave Bowden the head because you all was returning state champion. So that's the type of stuff we look at. Exactly what my brother said. Just putting that little bit on top of it.
And once the research is done, we all get together and come to a consensus on it. That's how it works. Okay, I got to go back up. Ebony says. Ebony says Bowden can have Cam Ward for all I care. I'm betting on Brooks. That defense is reloaded even after losing number 54, and the offensive line looks great. They're the champs. So in order to be the man, you got to beat the man. Meet us in game 15. It won't be the same as last year. Disrespectfully.
Okay, Miss Butts.
I hear you, sis. I'm gonna read that question.
If said with your chest was a person, you just did that.
You sure did. So okay, so Mr. Jones, I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question for everybody. The people from Peach feel pretty good. Feisty Bulldog feels pretty good. Mike, not so much. Okay, so
thank you.
Freddie Mack says Bowden just got 3 boys from Ware County, and some came from Cedartown. With the head coach that got fired, he's our defensive coach. They can follow.
Okay, now Freddie Mac. Yes, that's the one thing.
Baby, don't tell nobody. Is that okay?
That's number one. Number two,
he just snitching.
No. Fuck all that. Listen to me. I'm sorry. Tell me what 3 families would die in Waycross, Georgia, and said, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna move to Mountain, Georgia."
Oh, we gonna move all the way to West Georgia.
Come on. It ain't happening. So therefore, all you doing is telling on yourself, bro. I know you want to stick your chest out and say what y'all gonna do this year, but just turn that dial down a little bit, bro. You got too loud on that one.
Yeah, and then the following the coach stuff from Cedar to baby, don't. Okay, we gonna
don't nothing. BGA bylaws don't nothing. Following the coach, no hardship, no nothing.
Don't be mad. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Don't be mad if y'all got to forfeit some games or you got some ineligible players to start the season off.
Don't be mad at Brooks County if GHSA phone is ringing tomorrow. You set yourself up for that one, bro.
But we welcome we sure appreciate you.
Just ask Stockbridge, they'll tell you. 0-10. Ooh,
Oh no, ask Appling.
that too. Them too.
Oh,
Well, you know
Shit.
what? Even though Appling had to take that, they still got their chest poked out like they just did get a hole poked in that balloon. Just stick that inflated chest in, man.
Oscar, all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna pray for you. I'm not reading that. I was so terrible. Okay. How you doing, Mr. Robert? Welcome.
Mr. Robert,
How you doing?
Oscar.
Get some help.
I said turn around and face the wall, sir. I
Get
didn't
some
tell you
help.
to turn around and participate anymore.
Zoe says, so how in the world y'all say Cook gonna be good? What were y'all looking at?
Let's not forget.
We can talk about that in a minute. We got Division 2 up here. We'll answer this question in a minute, right?
Yeah.
This is the way too early poll. It's not the preseason poll. You'll see some differences in the preseason poll from the way too early poll. Like he said, in the way too early poll, the nod goes to the state champions. But come July or August, when we do our preseason poll, you'll probably see a major do. Yeah, Evan, he told Alyssa. Wow. So let's go through this Class A Division 2 poll really quick. And y'all tell us what you think.
I mean, are we really gonna see any change in the top five? Those teams that we have in the top five, they're gonna be in the top five, but they might be reorganized a little bit. But for the most part, though,
I think
I can see it. I can see it unfolding like that.
looking at Clinch now. Metter is going to be a pretty good team that people going to sleep on. That was one of those teams I think can make a push to get over that nod. They've been making the playoffs and stuff year after year. I think Metter may be able to break over that nod and get over that hill. But I wouldn't be surprised if you see Clinch at the top of Division 2 by the end of the season.
You know, I think was it Chris Pace last week said he thinks Clinch is gonna really do well this season.
Yeah, and also in our honorable mentions, this team didn't make the honorable mention ranking, but I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see Wilcox County jump into the rankings around the third or fourth week. I think they would be pretty good this year. But again, this is the way too early polls, so y'all just be on the lookout for our polls starting the regular season.
Mr. Butts, elaborate for us. He said Irwin ain't gonna pinch nobody above them. So let us know why you say that. I just want a quick explanation.
Come on.
I'm curious. Because I remember them last year. They kind of got it together at the end, right? Their defense was suspect, and I don't know if it was because they were young or what. So if you know something we don't know, just kind of give us some intel on that, Mr. Butts. I'm ready for Metter to have a breakout year because they're always just kind of
hanging around, baby.
But they don't ever like pierce the corporate veil. They don't pierce the ceiling or shatter the glass ceiling. I'm ready for them to kind of make some moves and do some things. Let's see.
You want them to move the needle?
Yes, move the needle. Because we give you these props, and then by the end of the year, you just kind of wet the bed, you know. What's going on? Jojo Daniels. He said every year Macon County is never in the top 10. No hard feelings, but dang now.
Okay, Jojo, real quick. Let me address Jojo. You have a stud of a running back down there. And if I'm not mistaken, you got a kid that another stud of a running back that should be returning. We're looking at Macon County. You made the honorable mentions because of that, but I'm afraid of your coach second year and your signal caller. You had trouble at the quarterback position last year. If you get that locked down and you kind of get that figured out going forward with through the OTAs and all season, I think you'll make some noise and probably can find yourself in the rankings. But that what kept you out of the top 10 in our point of view.
Yes, in our estimation. Danny says your polls are on point, and as normal, you got to bring your A game.
You say the quarterback is gone. Thank God.
What quarterback? Hold on. What quarterback gone?
Macon County.
Oh, okay.
Dang, JoJo, tell us how you really feel.
Hey, which one, JoJo? Because y'all had a young kid, freshman kid. Is you speaking on him or are you speaking on the other kid? Because I know you lost the freshman kid as well.
Obadiah wants to know how Early County and ECI got honorable mention. You noticed you talked about how got honorable mention. But...
Oh, okay, the offensive coordinator. Well, the honorable mention, Obadiah, are teams that right outside of the top 10, which means we go 11 or 12 deep, 13 deep sometimes. So if we had a poll going 13, that would be our top 13. Those are teams that didn't crack the top 10, but they right above being outside. They're right outside the top 10.
Okay. Tori says Irwin lost a lot. They may beat Cairo, but that stretch until region they won't do squat, and it's gonna be a long year. Okay, so they did lose a lot.
Check production though, Tori. I know what you're saying, but a lot of the production is coming back for Irwin. Even if you look at the coaching staff and wide receivers and running backs and stuff, we take all of that in consideration. If you got a starting back, okay, Coffee County, just an example, Coffee County with Wiggett, who had stupid numbers last year, and you look at the backup, and he may have 400 or 500 yards rushing on 30 carries on the season. That equates well, thinking that if he would have got 100 carries on the season, or so that's 1,000-yard rusher. So it's all of that stuff that we look at. It's not just, oh well, you lost a lot. That ain't always the case. You think about a lot of teams that won the state championship this year or played for the state championship, lost a lot. That's where that learn to play the game. I don't do that next man up mentality, because you can lose studs, i.e. Swainsboro, i.e. that team over there by Augusta. We won't mention them because last time we had something to say about them, they came in like house flies, unwanted.
Shit. Can I say their name then if you scared? I ain't never scared.
The Thompson Bulldogs, god dang. I'm sorry, Thompson. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's type of stuff.
Except for Marquise. Thanks for sticking around, friend.
Yes, sir. He's been here.
So we ain't seen them in a minute.
No, they took their little state championship. And they came back for a minute, and then they realized Curry was gone, and they just kind of. Then Tools came over there and took their little cookies out the brick yard, and we definitely ain't seen them since.
And we tried to, but that's the thing though. We was trying to tell them, but they thought we didn't know what we was talking about.
Well, they did have Jess' little homeboy Trey though.
They did, and Trey, I don't know you, but you my nephew too, baby. So Mr. Fielder, we normally do a poll a week up until it's time for the preseason. We're doing 2 this week because we were off a week. So in about 3 weeks you'll see the 4A poll. Let's see. Ms. Ferguson said, "Don't sleep on Thompson. We won't." Question for the panel: since most of y'all are PC, it's just half and half. Who's
Most
winning
of us
that?
ain't. Most of us ain't.
It's 50%, 25-25. It's 4 people on here. Just be quiet. Who's winning that region and give me the order? You want to go first, yo, or you want me to go?
Peach, Bainbridge, whoever the hell else after that.
Westover and
I don't
Doherty.
know. They lost the stud running back who
Okay,
made that
who
team and carried that team, so I'm not sure.
you think Monroe or Doherty gonna beat Westover?
I mean, yeah, it's possible. Doherty was not a bad team. I think they lost some of those athletes as well. That's why I can say that region just this region is just like that's all you can say about it. I don't see a team outside of Peach County, and I'm not saying that as a Peach County fan. I'm talking as biased as I can be. I'm sorry, non-biased as I can be. Um, Outside of Peach County, I don't see any team. The four teams, if anybody make it past the first round, it should be only Peach County.
Yeah. I agree with that. If I had to do 3 or 4, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
Peach and Amber should be at the top 2, and then Westover, Monroe, and Doherty will fight for the 3 and 4 position.
Hold on, Jess. Who you got at number 2?
Bainbridge.
And who you got at 3?
I said Westover, Doherty, and Monroe will be fighting over 3 and 4.
So we just gonna
So y'all just gonna
completely
miss.
kick K-Row. We're gonna
So y'all
completely
just
kick him
gonna
out.
leave Carol out, right?
Well, K-Row got a stud running
Yeah.
back, but that's about it. I just told you, I'm trying to buy U-Haul
Yeah.
stock.
But the thing is though, that region, Doherty ain't Doherty, Monroe, Westover, okay. So we know Doherty ain't making the playoffs this year.
Okay, so you're saying Doherty is out.
And neither is Cairo.
Doherty isn't because K-Roll gonna beat Doherty for for number 4.
What
Well,
about
how? You
Monroe and
got
Westover?
Westover and
Oh, power
Monroe.
ranking. Power. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. My bad. I forgot. Power rankings might have 2 of them teams out.
No, you still gonna get your
You
14s
still
in
get
at
the
any
first
time.
team. They might be 32, but they gonna be there.
Yeah.
Well, as long as they 32 and my team ain't, I'm good.
Well,
Yeah,
you
y'all
might
gonna
be
be
31
30.
then.
Hey, but I
I'm
ain't 32 though.
okay.
Hey, man.
Um,
I like Mount Zion over Stoneboro.
there it is. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Nick Fletcher, Tools County in the building. He says they are going back to back.
His timing
In
is
what?
impeccable.
In what?
in football. Mo, what's going on, Mo? He said Westover will be the next best thing to Peach County. Mm,
That was last year. I don't think that'll be the case this year.
and the reason I say that, Bainbridge is just sitting over there real quiet. I just think they'll be better this year because they didn't have bad athletes from what I saw. They're losing some, but I mean they could never get it together. And I know they were a 1-10 team, but the athletes that I saw on the field were not bad. Maybe if they buying into the man system and they're, I think they'll be okay. Let's see. Mr. Fielder says he expects Northeast to take a step back this year.
Yeah, they're gonna step back, one step back, and then come 5 steps forward and knock your head off.
Because they gonna be because they gonna be everybody's gonna underestimate what they bringing on the field.
Nick said he met a coach on Peach's staff. Jessica Abrams, what's his name? I can't remember. Let me go back and see what you said.
What coach and when was this?
It was at a camp. It was at a camp. Oh, Coach Hudson. That's who it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Coach Hudson. That our assistant head coach, Coach Hudson. What's going on, Mr. Parks? How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. Nick said in football, that's what. Torres says Bainbridge will be 2 and 3 and very dangerous. Two or three and very dangerous in the playoffs.
I can see that.
Huh? Yeah.
I can see that.
Ebony says Bainbridge looked decent in the scrimmage. Nick says defense wins championships. No, the offense won't be as explosive, but keep your eyes on 25. You're gonna get burned. I believe
that's a stud. That's a stud. I
You
don't take
better
nothing
go.
away from what's going on down there on the other side of Valdeia, but I just don't think you repeat this year, Nick.
We'll see though. I mean, y'all, like I said, this is way too early. Miss Phil says Jones kind of remembers Bainbridge. We played them in 2018, a round one playoff game. Nick says his son was at Western Kentucky Junior Day with his son. Yeah, that was Coach Hudson.
Coach Hudson with Z Hudson. Shout out Z Hudson.
Another stud.
Yep. But them two get good. God Almighty, I need to be a college coach. If I can get Fletcher and Hudson on my team,
Fletcher and Zion Hutchins together.
I already don't want 10 games with them two boys though.
Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, he said kid's a baller for sure. Yes, he definitely is. He can catch a lightning bolt in the sky. Class A Division 1 poll we have. Toombs County, Northeast Macon, Thomasville, Worth, Fannin, Dublin, Fitzgerald, Commerce, Elbert, and Blakely. Okay. Honorable mention Dodge County. I think Dodge County is gonna be in the top 10 before the season is over with. That's just me.
I agree.
Don't take nothing away from that. And let me just say this. Right now, my favorites to win Class A Division 1. Y'all know me. I don't mind sticking my chest out there. Y'all keep y'all receipts. That number 3 and that number 14 might be the two strongest teams in 2A. And I know what Northeast got coming back. I watched them play. I know what Nick Fletcher's son is and what that Toombs County defense and them studs look like. I know this. But that team 3 and team 4, that might be the two best teams in single A Division 1.
Is that what they call a spoiler alert?
Hey, they're telling it like it is, bro. Anybody disagree with me? I'll let me at the end of the year, and I'll humble myself down to you. I don't mind eating humble pie.
Yeah, you've eaten a lot of crow. You eat a lot of stuff, actually.
Not yet. It's in the making, though. The World Cup is there, though, goddamn.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I think, I don't know. But I do think this is a strong division. Fitzgerald is 2A, right? Or Fitzgerald number 7, Obadiah.
Fitzgerald right on down there where they belong.
Fitzgerald's at number 7. We'll see. Do y'all, and I know what Yo thinks, and I probably know what Shakira thinks. So, Mike, I'm gonna ask you.
You asked for it.
Do you think that Fitzgerald Appling game will move the needle?
Yeah, it'll bump it up 1 second, then it'll drop right back down.
Pretty much.
I mean, we know the coach Mel Fitzgerald went over there and all of that, but nah.
Yeah, the hype gonna be there, but the game ain't gonna live up to the hype though.
Got you. Jerry says he would say Fitzgerald if Pruitt didn't leave. Mr. Park says with 12 at quarterback, y'all gonna see how explosive 5 can be for Northeast. Mr. Park,
First off, and I don't mean to interrupt you, man. I just got to tell Mr. Parks, I'm sorry. We don't need 12 to see how explosive 5 can be. 5 been explosive for the last 2 years. You can go ask kids over at Carver who was saying, man, 5 and Nick was this. I've seen 5. We know what 5 can do. And 12 is a stud. 12 is a whole stud. He a young stud. That's a young bull. He a young bull. Wiggins got himself something right there. But again, it's still a thing called experience and hunger and all of that. And I just think Thomasville and Worth will be a little too much. And y'all tried that the first game of the season last year with 5, which I thought was a good move, putting them at receiver. I didn't think you had a quarterback that can get the ball to him. And nothing to take away from the kid y'all had. Left-hand kid, he was decent with throwing the ball, But yeah, that Wiggins kid is a stud. So I know he's going to be able to get that ball to him in space and let him wiggle and dance and do what he got to do because one man ain't tackling him. No, you can get that up. I don't care who you are. You be the best tackler in the world. That kid going to shake you till your drawers down around your ankles somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Thomasville and Worth just going as a team, it's just going to be too much for them.
I agree. Well, let's see. Well, I don't know. I'm East Side now, so.
Real quick, I just want to say, because I'm very biased. I'm a Bulldog through and through. But I think, and I said this last week, I see, and I think I said it earlier tonight, that this is the start of a fierce rivalry just based off of last year's game. So I do agree with Thomasville and Worth surpassing everybody. And hopefully we are the two teams that are facing each other in Mercedes Benz.
Because there's a lot of animosity there too.
A whole lot. And I need everybody to find me somewhere kind of fans and get them in here. I want to be nice. I promise I don't bite.
Yes, you do. Don't listen to that shit. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And it hurts.
Hey, it just depends.
Ryan Wembley, welcome to the podcast, Coffee County Trojan. He said, I like Thomasville and Worth this year. Daniel says we should have beat them in the semis that year. What year were you talking about, Mr. James? And who you talking
about? Them boys gonna have a sidebar conversation the whole show. Like,
oh, y'all talking about? Okay, I don't know who you talking about, but Mr. Miles says I hope Fitz beats the C's out of Applesauce County.
I think we concur.
Mr. Harris, AA rankings will be out next week. We do a ranking a week. We just did 2 this week because we were off 1 week. So
and with Appleton County going 0-10, I don't know where you think they're gonna be in the preseason. Way too early.
But welcome to the podcast, Mr. O'Hara. We're glad that you we're glad you came. TA says Thomasville has some good looking athletes based on what I saw. Okay. Nick says I'm sure you did share this live at every group Obadiah. We can always count on you for that, and we appreciate it. Nick says
appreciate it.
Nick says I'm picking our staff over anyone. The kids will be prepared, and we have the athletes. Remember, these kids practice against each other all the time, and our preparation is A1. So even if you have better athletes somewhere, our guys in that film room, that's the X factor.
Make a lot of sense. Nick Fletcher, but the game still got to be played on that field.
It does. And might I add, shout out to your coaching staff who has a former Thomasville High quarterback on it. We sure appreciate y'all. Keep growing.
And keep snitching.
my Lord.
No comment. Obadiah said they might just be listening and it's not typing. I'm sure it's listening somewhere. Nick said he can't diss Appleton now. I like Pruitt. You can like Pruitt and be honest. And
there's some. He needs to incorporate a passing game. Go on and diss him.
Danny says this ranking is right on point. We appreciate it. Nick says Ken is the man. So you think?
Ken Dixon.
Who's snitching? What you talking about? Somebody from Biden kind of snitched and didn't know it.
No, Thirsty said. Nick Fletcher said, Toombs County was snitching.
What?
Man, there's been a whole lot of snitching going on today. That's all I'm saying. Bowden snitching on themselves. Freddie Mac snitching on Bow.
Are you drunk?
Who, me?
Yeah.
When am I not?
Listen, they talking about the coach.
That man worried about that wood, man. He don't Put it somewhere he wasn't supposed to be while the wizard at the time.
And hold on, let's clear that up because he ain't snitching. Nick ain't just say nothing that he didn't say last season. Let's make
I
that
didn't
clear.
say. Hold on. I didn't say Nick. I said Freddie Mac snitched on Bowden.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you said Nick
Keep
snitched on
snitching.
Tony.
No,
Now,
I wasn't talking about Nick. I was talking about Kiara.
I ain't
She
snitch on
was
nobody.
she's talking about a coach that's over there. She ain't talking
No,
about
she.
a player.
Oh, okay. I thought she was talking about a player when I said that.
Clear
Go
that
drink.
shit. Now,
Go
see, you
finish
finna make
drinking.
me act like it's Friday. You need to clear that shit on up Thursday.
Okay, well, shit. Let me go and put me another drink.
Oh
As,
Lord, that's the
as,
last thing
as
you
will
need.
I. Look, as will I. Cheers.
Oh Lord,
You
Jesus.
got your supplies. I got my supplies.
you
You had
had
it
it your
your
way,
way, I had
and
a
I
mine.
had a fine.
I can't stand
And
you.
this, you guys, is the Friday Night Lights podcast panel.
Just imagine when we off the thing. Mr. Tyler, the Mexican man, Pedro has a work schedule where he has to get up at the. It ain't
Crack
even
of
dawn.
dawn.
It ain't even
The crack of the crack of dawn.
yeah. I
No,
mean, it's
my friends say ass crack AM.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
He get up before that. He get up before that. So
Well,
he
hey,
in bed. So
hold on. My thing is, y'all know I didn't ask, nor did the wizard ask.
That's what, bro.
is you all right?
Man, put that
He had to
bomb
pause.
down,
He
man.
had to
No,
pause
no,
for the sip.
no. Hold on. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Neither
Dramatic
one of us
effect.
asked. Neither one of us asked the question that Robert asked.
Okay, and oh,
Hey, man.
y'all,
Huh?
I'm gonna come on. You know
This
what?
this
Clearly,
is liquor. This is your brain on liquor. Any questions?
oh Lord, have
Nope.
mercy.
Nothing to see here, people. Keep it moving.
You know what I'm gonna do one day. I just want to see. I'm gonna come on here after I done had a couple of drinks and see how that works.
My lord. I bet we get shut down.
Yeah.
Listen. That goddamn Zuckerberg guy himself will come straight to the damn
That
podcast
is
and say
not
no
true.
more.
That
Huh.
is not true. I'm not bad. You remember when I was talking to you in Columbus? I wasn't bad, was it?
Wait a minute. Do you remember I was in Columbus at the classic with you and you was over there singing? I thought you were putting on a whole concert. All you needed was a damn Tina Turner backup dancers.
It was a karaoke machine, man.
And you carried your ass okay too.
It was a karaoke machine. I was having fun. And listen, let me tell you what else. I talked to you on the phone the last time. See,
That what you
I
call it. That what you call it. Sitting downstairs, don't know what you were saying.
What was
That
I
ain't
saying?
I don't know.
I had a good conversation that night. I
Yeah, I
thought I
bet
had a
you
good.
did.
I thought
Hey y'all, when my dog had surgery, man, I come to the hospital to check on him, man. Jess was saying something. I started recording, man. I don't know what she was saying. Jess was just in pain. So I know when my dog mind ain't right. Just to get out the way and let her be till she calm down. Putting Jess on the air when she don't have, like my cousin say, some of that wild Irish road. That ain't gonna be a good scene.
y'all, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
My
Well,
lord.
I think this would be the perfect time just to go ahead and let the viewers know. If you are free on July 12th, we are having a meet and greet at Walk-Ons in
Walk
Warner
on.
Robins.
Warner Robins Dodger.
So please pull up on us because we're gonna be outside and the drink's gonna be flowing. So you can get to see all of this in person.
Huh?
If you're
Oh, it's Lord. I gotta make sure the trunk full.
Baby, your trunk stay full, sir. I ain't
stay
gonna tell
full.
you. I ain't gonna tell y'all what's in Thursday's truck, but
This
y'all
man
ain't
got a whole mini bar. I tell it.
I'm finna say I tell it too.
This man got ice. This man got black and mild. This man got a shaker, so he want his shaker not stirred. This man got a tilt jaw. This man got Peanuts. This man got a whole damn bar in his trunk.
Hey, shout out to them door guards at Mercedes Benz though, cause they the real MVPs.
What? But we pulled that out smoothly.
They the only reason why we got to see all that. Obadiah, I see your comment. We haven't decided on the time yet, but it'll be a feasible time where, if you're traveling, you can pull up and you can get home at a decent hour.
Yeah, it'll be on a Saturday. So,
Jeremy, don't you even bring your ass nowhere near, because I'm telling you, if you do, they might as well call the police now.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Lord have mercy. That is hilarious. He said, see what in person? It might just be in my mind the way you said it.
It's definitely just in your mind, honey. It's in your mind.
Man, who told this man to get out the corner, man? Who told this man to get out the corner?
Ebony, I see your comment as well. Y'all pull up for sure. Please pull up. We'll be there. We want to see y'all.
Yes, we do. It'll be at the Walk-Ons Bistro. Right now, yeah, it'll be at the Walk-Ons Bistro in Warner Robins.
Highway 96, Warner Robins, Georgia.
We'll
31088.
We'll put out a flyer, and then we'll kind of get information so you can RSVP by a certain time, so we can kind of get a reservation or whatever for the people. Nick said, "What I'm throwing in the grill? You just come eat, unless you want to go back and walk on and see if they cook. They'll let you go back there and cook. But other than that, we just want to see your face in the place. We don't want you to have to work or anything. We just want you to sit there and look pretty." Yeah. Also said he's sorry. He going back.
Go back in the corner. He gonna be right back, like a little hard-headed child.
Oh my Lord, Obadiah, answer that question, Mike.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, they got a bar, baby.
They got a bar. They got a bar, and I got a bar, so we good.
He had a great.
Either way.
Yes, it's July the 12th. We'll give you additional information soon. Fire up a couple. If you got something to bring, we'll
discuss these details off the air.
Wait a minute. Fire what?
Then hush. Don't worry about it. You just sit there and look pretty. You can't have it.
Ain't nothing gonna help my lady pretty.
You just sit there and look pretty, okay? That's all we want from you all.
Hey, shout out me, my birthday in 2 days, man, y'all.
I was about to say that.
When your birthday? Hold on, whoa. I feel disrespected now by this comment.
Why? That's very nice of you, Mr. Fielder.
Good barbecue don't need no barbecue sauce.
Good barbecue don't need no good grill food. Don't need no barbecue sauce. You're absolutely right.
That's why I feel disrespected by that.
I don't mind some barbecue. I don't mind barbecue sauce, Mr. Fielder.
Me
good or not. Get you some etouffee. They got it.
They got it.
They definitely have it, and it's good. Well, down here anyway. I don't know about Middle Georgia.
Oh, we love you too.
Whoa. Hold on now. That looks like the shade, does it?
They got it.
First of all, ain't no shade because I'm in Tallahassee. I'm, not even a Georgia peach anymore, so it's no shade.
What'd you say? Oh, TA says one of the podcasts, a couple of family members have a birthday next week. No, Yo has a birthday on Friday the 13th. Happy birthday to y'all. Y'all wish Yo a happy early birthday. His birthday is Friday the 13th.
And Jess is the 16th, which is Tuesday?
Monday. Yes, my birthday is on Monday, so we'll be a year older the next time y'all talk to us. On the
like birthdays.
So thank y'all so much. Terrence, I do take Cash App. You can go ahead and send that to me as soon as you get paid, sir. I appreciate it, and I will get you a card for Father's Day. And that's the other thing. Happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there. Since we won't be there. I mean, since it comes up for
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Father's Day. You all are needed. You are appreciated. And we
Yeah, I'm
thank you for
fathering
that.
there. They go,
Thank
auntie.
you.
You is kind, you is smart, and you is impotent.
That's right.
Thank
Hey,
you.
my
Even
baby. How are
thank you.
you?
Even for the ones I don't know.
Oh God. See what I'm talking about?
That's why that throw it
Oh,
off, boy. So, hey, man, could somebody go up there and knock on that man's door and get the yak out his hand? Mike, put the glass
Uh,
down and step away, bro.
By the time we get up there, he will have drunk it all. It probably ain't got much left.
oh man.
You know
And the
what,
funny
Terrence? You know what, Terrence? If you my mom and daddy child, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But if I could choose right now,
Hey, that's
uh,
my cousin, man. That's my cousin, man.
don't worry about it. I'll find somebody to cash out. I mean, you ain't gotta worry about it.
You ain't
Um,
Mm-mm.
got to look hard, Shawty.
huh?
You ain't got to look hard. Come on, fine.
what
Well,
y'all ain't finna do is
thank you,
not too much on my not too much on
thank,
my sis. And I know I understand that's your brother in the comments, but not
thank
too
you.
much on my sis.
That's right. That's right. Get them, sis. Thank you. Get off of me. I am e- yeah, but if y'all want to send me some cash, you certainly can. But that joker there, he gonna send me something. I ain't worried about that. Thank you. But yeah, I'm
Mm-mm.
excited. I'm excited to see all of you guys on July the 12th. Again, we'll put something out. Yeah, nobody, Nick, just my brother. He been doing that my whole life. He love me. He'll fight for me. He'll fight over me. He used to. So we good. We good. So, listen, I guess we're winding down. So the finals, the NBA finals, we are 1-1. And Mike, I already know you don't care.
Nah, I really don't.
That makes two of us.
They on shit. They on right now. What you talking about?
I know you got me, brother. You always do. Nobody else does. You and my sister got me. I know that.
Damn.
Uh Nick says finals is trash.
I'm
But
still trying to figure out how you blow a 25, 20 some point lead at home.
yeah, it's just I don't know. I see why they say they want a big market team or a big market star. Because it's kind of underwhelming. But after for those of you who have watched the finals, has your mind changed? Do you still think Oklahoma gonna win it all? You think Indiana gonna do it?
I told you all. Indiana.
I don't see nothing else. I know, brother. I know you would. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So that's that. Um, again, next week we talk about Division Two. And I know some of you all your teams will have done OTAs and stuff and 707s. So if y'all want to kind of let us know what y'all are doing, we appreciate that. Y'all want to let us know how you looked in 707s. Some people had a 707 a day, and I know y'all say it's not important, this, that, and the other, but some people were happy with their 707s. Other people
Was not.
not so much. So
Shout out to the veteran Warhawks.
yeah, they were quite pleased with themselves today. So, I'm with I still don't think they push Hoko out of the fourth spot, but there might be some validity to what Yo was saying about veterans, making some noise.
Y'all
So
gonna learn and listen to me one day. It's three things I know.
What's
okay.
that? What's that? What's them three
Oh
things?
Lord.
I know them, but just know one of
Football
them's
went off.
Football is one, appliance repair, electrical work is the other, and you don't want to know what the third one is. Yeah. Ebony said the same way my damn Falcons did in the Super Bowl. I'm still mad about that, girl. When I tell you my heart hurt that night, I can't even think about it. It still hurts my heart. It bothers me so I can't even. Ooh, it makes me cry. Hello, Miss Johnson. Welcome. It was full of peace and blessings, and we appreciate you so much. We pray the same
Hey,
for
Miss
you.
Johnson, glad to have you on.
Yeah. A breathalyzer is not needed, Mr. Fielder. Mike is just gone.
I am at home. I ain't driving nowhere.
So.
Bro, you can go blow your breath in that car and it's gonna crank up.
Oh, you ran out of gas?
Yes. Come on, put some in though. So you full of it.
No, bruh. Send me an Uber. I ain't trying to pay GSP no money.
Hey, can somebody put a clapping sound on? Cause Danny Jones just clapped back at the kid that's supposed to be in the corner.
He said, Oscar, you can ask questions too. On this podcast, questions are needed to get others' points of view.
There you go, Danny. Don't let him keep bothering you.
My Lord.
Raise your hand, Oscar. Raise your hand before you respond.
All I'm saying is,
y'all should not provoke this.
Nick said he's driving. Go ahead.
Oh, all I was gonna say is, how you get cussed out without getting cussed out?
Like that.
Okay.
It's what I call.
Because you don't even know you cussing them out.
It's what I call, and I'm good at it. I know y'all, because y'all have heard me just like cuss people out, but I'm good at serving antifreeze cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
So,
with a smile on her face.
So that's what that is. It tastes sweet, but it
burns. It burns.
Ain't shit sweet.
Nick Fletcher says he's driving to Pittsburgh and kidnapping Aaron Rodgers.
I need for you to do that so we can get Kirk Cousins off the
Thank you.
roster and
That I
McDaniel.
just going to say, please do. So when they do it, they can get Kirk Cousins because they gonna be missing Aaron Rodgers. Please do it, Nick.
We appreciate. He said he don't even want to watch a Steeler game. Do you think this is the year they're gonna push Tomlin out?
Nope.
Let me know, Nick. I'm glad you're enjoying the show, Miss Johnson. Thank you.
And
so
shout
much.
out to grandson. Let us know who he is. Thank you for listening, grandson.
Thank you for listening to us. We appreciate it. Yes, I do. And he said, "No, we don't want him either." Okay, so that's what do you think about Tomlin, Nick? You think it's time for him to move on, or do you think this is? He said Steelers are loyal, so you're loyal to Tomlin.
man, God, leave man. Jess, we're going to Columbus. We're going to Columbus tomorrow. We're going to Columbus tomorrow. We're gonna pick this man up and take it straight to the SS office, man. We getting a check for this man.
We got to get a check for you, sir. We got to. We are going to. Ooh,
Can I put that up on the screen?
Oh, Miss Jones, Miss Mary. Oh, Marquise.
Shout out nephew, man.
It's so good to hear from you, Miss Mary. I feel like I know you.
Yes, Marquise talk about you a lot. We glad you listening.
Get this shit up off my flow tray.
Okay.
Another nephew getting praised. One finna get in trouble.
As soon as the last word came out my mouth, I looked at it and I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
Fret not, and nephew is safe. No kids are being harmed over here. He in the corner laughing at me.
No, Oscar is not drunk. He's high off life. He just throw it off Mr. Fielder.
Every week with Oscar.
No alcohol needed. Nick Fletcher said it's the Steeler way and he's due. I just wish we drafted Sanders. I wish I had too. Perfect setup to have Ben won his first ring. Good defense and a good game manager at quarterback. Okay. How you doing, Mr. Alexander? Good afternoon. I don't know if you saw our poll But we had Irwin County at number 5 in the way too early preseason poll. You have some people from Brooks County that are saying that y'all have lost way too much in Irwin County.
Yeah, give us feedback on that poll, man. What you know about Irwin, and do you think 5 is okay for y'all?
Yeah. And do you think that the coaching situation will help or hinder you all? Yes, it's all love. Oscar, that's just the salt and sugar. You ain't got to worry about Oscar. He's crazy.
And look at Thirst.
Why are you highlighting that, Drunky?
Highlighting what? And then on the screen.
He said he saw it. Obadiah says, "Where is 92? Don't tell us he tapped out this early. No, he'll be back.
Nah, he has some work stuff going on out of time. So
Yeah, he had to handle a few things.
He on punishment till you take that Florida Gator stuff down.
Peace and blessings to you too, Miss Mary. He said he saw it. So if you're okay with it, just let us know. And again, next week we'll be talking about 2A. That'll be interesting. Let's see where Big Chris gonna end up.
Number 1.
And
of course, they Big Chris.
And what? Bad fish
in the minds of the Chris County faithful.
Oh, okay.
And
Y'all are
in
haters.
the minds of the cookie eaters and the watermelon lovers.
Shout out to the farmer market in Craig County because every Friday I'm in Cordell, Georgia, and I bring me and my coolers back a watermelon.
I need another one too because
I'm gonna get you the yellow meat and the red meat when I go down Friday.
Okay, I thank you. I appreciate that because I'm almost out. Because I shared with my nephew.
Half. That's what you did.
I did because I love him.
Season start, Obadiah.
So
sometime in August.
So August the 15th is that week is the first game, week 1. So we will probably start that week doing the polls and the predictions. So we'll see. Have a good night, Mr. Fielder. Sleep tight and best of luck to Jones County. Tori says, where are they in Cordell, the farmers market?
So if you're coming from Brooks County, if you're on 75 and you pass the rocket ship, you might see Parliament and all of them over there at the rocket ship jamming and stuff. Best thing I can tell you is just go to the next exit. Get off on that exit, bust a left, and you'll run right into it.
It's worth it. Now you can go to the front of it, but go into the farmers market.
Yes.
If you at the front, you're gonna get them $13 watermelons.
Yeah, they got.
So I just listening to yours directions. I just realized why I've never seen the rocket ship.
Really?
Yeah, because we come off of that exit, like the Albany Cordell exit. That's where we get onto 75.
Oh no. If you get off on 75 there and make that left, the first exit you go to where you see the Home Depot, as soon as you go cross that next exit, just look to the left. You can't miss it.
Or if you coming back down south and you getting off on the 300 extension, just look over there by that crystal to the right and you'll see the rocket ship.
Okay. I'm gonna look.
And I think Neil Armstrong and all them signed it. It's the same rocket ship that they went to the moon with back in 69, 67. Same rocket ship.
Don't believe that. If it was that would be in the Smithsonian or the Space Camp over there in Huntsville. Don't pay.
Well, they're old enough to be.
That definitely wouldn't be right there.
Jackie says, I will say this. People have been doubting Irwin since 2017, and yet, year after year, we line up. We're cool at 5, and every week we will line up. The year after we won state and Noble passed, they said stuff, so we hear the talk, and we pay it no attention. We will see them in December.
One of the best response to a poll I've seen from a fan. I got to be honest. Good stuff, Mr. Alexander.
We appreciate that, Mr. Alexander. That's an excellent response. And best of luck to Irwin and best of luck to your new coach. So, all right. So, what you doing for your birthday, yo?
Tres.
Okay. All right, guys. So we certainly appreciate y'all listening to us tonight. Do y'all have anything else? Terrence talking about that rust ass rocket.
That rocket, it do look like the one they went to the moon with.
Okay, the wizard talking about he crashing the party. I tell you this, Mike. When the wizard come back, if he offers you something to eat, don't drink it.
Oh, I ain't gonna eat. I ain't eating no drinking that. He got to give me. I just need my rent money.
And I'm gonna make sure
he had a free month worth of rent.
And I'm gonna make sure Baby D don't listen to this podcast. I'm
gonna make sure Mr. Wizard find out about what you were doing while he was on vacation.
He heard.
I'm gonna make sure too.
I'm worried about Baby D. I ain't studying Wizard. I'm worried about Baby D.
Might need to be worried about the witch.
Yeah, that's a possibility too. But, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in and listening to us tonight. We thank you so much. We'll be back here next Wednesday. Like I said, we try to get on as close to 7 as possible. So we did pretty good today. We got on at 7:02.
So
I don't really want to go. I don't really want to. Okay, I'm sorry.
Karaoke machine.
I just heard 7:02. I just heard 7:02 and get it together.
Ironically, that's my favorite girl group. I was ready for the background.
It took you back somewhere, didn't
it? What? No, it
didn't. Took her back to a you.
Exactly.
Baby. He said, question, with this new rule in place, do you think it will affect Atlanta teams?
That's who it should affect most of all.
For the most part. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. Or those counties that have a large cluster of schools, those counties and cities that have a large cluster of schools. Yeah, it should. Columbus, Atlanta, Warner Robinson area.
Houston County.
Lee County. Yeah. I know they don't have one school, but Lee County. And
just say the Albany area.
Yeah, Albany area.
Yeah.
It definitely. What'd you say?
Who said that?
I don't know what you said.
Sound like Thurston. Said TCC.
I said that.
Somebody said TCC, didn't
ain't before us on here, and my voice ain't that deep.
And I didn't even hear this what you said.
Oh, TCC. Yeah. Highway 84 area.
I don't think they had an issue.
Derek, man, just tell me what to do, real. Just tell me what to do right now.
They don't have that issue.
Just push
the
goddamn button.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Night.